Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to make egusi soup. For the soup, we are going to be using the following: ground egusi seed, ground crayfish, dawadawa, ground red pepper, salt, dry fish, pumpkin leaf known as ugu, bitter leaf, tomatoes, pepper, onion, meat of your choice. I use goat meat and cow leg, palm oil. Check out the full list of ingredients in the description box below. Let's get started. Wash your meat and place them in a pot. Add water to fill up the meat. Add your seasoning cube. Add salt. Bring everything to a boil before sealing your pressure cooker if that's what you're using. Now we're going to prepare other ingredients. Chop your onions and roughly crush it in your food processor. So this is what you're going to be adding to your egusi later on, which will give you some flavor. This is like an extra step that I go. You use it to make egusi into a paste. Repeat this process for the tomato and pepper that you have and set it aside as well. Some people don't do this, but I like to use tomato because of the tanginess that it brings, and then it balances the egusi, which has this sweetness to it. Once your meat in the pot has come to a rolling boil, stir it together and adjust the seasoning to your taste. I didn't need to do that because mine was perfectly fine. I've done this severally, so I know what works for me. Seal off your pressure cooker if that is what you're using and cook till your meat is tender. While your meat is boiling and cooking, prepare the other ingredients down. Put your leaf into a bowl. Add salt on top of it. Enough salt because you're going to be adding water that will cover it up. This salt that you added to it will act as a natural cleanser and also will prevent the nutrient from leaching out from the leaf. Repeat the same process for the dry fish. Add enough salt. In this case, you're not just going to be using warm water. I'm going to be using hot boiling water. This will soften the fish and also bring out any nyama insects that is known to hide inside this fish. You remember that crushed onion, right? This is where you're going to be using it. Put everything into your egusi seed and mix till you start getting something like this. You want all the old juice from the onion to come out before you start adding the water. That water will make it, get into the pasty consistency that you want, because you really do not want it to be too thick because it will start burning on time by the time you start frying. Do you see what I'm saying? That is exactly what you need. Something like a tomato paste texture, and then you know that yes, you're one step away from getting your fried egusi well done. Give yourself a pat on the back when you get to this stage and tell yourself, today not today. Carefully drain or squeeze out the top of the soaked vegetable without disturbing the bottom of the bowl. It's time for us to attend to the soaked fish. I be the first superwoman for you, but for safety, please decant the hot water and fill it up with warm water before you start cleaning and deboning the fish, just like so. Take out all the bone from it as much as you can. Some people take out the head of the fish, but I use mine. I just make sure I thoroughly wash it. Heat up your palm oil under moderate heat. Do not bleach, just heat it up till it's kind of clear like this. Add in your onion and let it fry a bit for like 1 to 2 minutes. Add in the crushed tomato and pepper and fry it as well. While this is frying, our cooked meat should be ready. Into the pot of the cooked meat, we'll be adding our other ingredients. Add in your dried fish, crayfish, pepper, dawadawa. This is what it should look like. Stir it all together and bring everything to a boil. Joy, one man videography. Once your tomato sauce is well fried and the water inside of it is significantly reduced, about 10 to 15 minutes, you'll need to start scooping in your egusi with a spoon into the pot, like so. At this stage, you see that they are still very lumpy, so I just carefully use my spoon to break them, not into smaller lumps, just a little bit smaller than what it was when I scooped it in. I love using wooden spoon for this, and especially this one. I just found that it makes my work easy because I'm able to turn and reach underneath the pot. Now you have to make sure you're controlling the heat of your stove because you want it about medium to low heat. And you see, I'm not really stirring aggressively. All I do is I go underneath it, I lift it up and I shake it. I go underneath it, lift it up and I shake it. And at this stage, because it's really getting into that grainy texture, I just try to, you know, use my spoon to press down on it so that they are all properly fried. Also, did you notice how the egusi seed took in all the oil that you had from the beginning of the frying process? And at this stage, the burning process is really reduced. This is what you should be aiming for. You see, those grainy particles. That is when you know that you've done a good job at frying this egusi. You see, there is nothing burning under because I carefully monitored the heat coming out from my stove. So you keep doing this. It usually takes me about 10 to 15 minutes to fry my 3 cups of egusi that I used. So at this stage, I'll be adding my vegetable into it. I just put it all around and then I turn. I stir it and see how much I still want. Some people don't like the vegetable a lot, but I like to see my vegetable really like this. See how it looks. Yummy, isn't it? Give yourself a well-deserved thumbs up. You're doing just fine. Let's move on. Scooping the egusi into the boiling mixture that you have in the pot. See how it looks. Yes, egusi is speaking. Then just give it a stir gently and cover it up and allow it to simmer. If you've enjoyed this video thus far, please do give this a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to my channel. And guess what? It is totally free. I know it's a bit long. Well, did I just say a bit? I know the video is long. However, this is meant to be a very detailed video so that even someone that is a novice at cooking will be able to make the soup and get it at first try. Ooh, look at how that soup looks. Appetizing. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.